Most people watching FH6 right now are focused on the map, the car customization, the Forza editions, and I get it, that stuff looks incredible, but there's a feature that's been quietly sitting in the background that almost nobody is really discussing, and I genuinely think it's the most important thing Playground has ever introduced to this franchise. It's called the estate. But to do that, I need to take you back to Mexico first. Forza Horizon 5 had one of the best looking open worlds in any racing game ever made. The detail in the map was genuinely absurd, and I was completely done with it in about 6 weeks. Not because it got boring to look at, but because the game never gave me a reason to care about it. You land, someone hands you a hypercar before you've even learned the controls, calls you a superstar, and the world just opens up with nothing real to work toward. Every reward felt automatic. Every milestone felt like the game was just handing you something to keep you logging in. It didn't feel like a world I was part of. It felt like a theme park I was just visiting. And once that feeling sets in, nothing fixes it. More events don't fix it. More cars don't fix it. The seasonal content becomes homework. You know that feeling where a game shifts from something you want to do to something you feel like you should do? That's Forza Horizon 6 after month 2. And that's what Playground is actually trying to solve. The first signal they're serious, wristbands are back. If you played Forza Horizon 1, you know exactly what that meant. It wasn't just a cosmetic rank, it was a game telling you that you haven't earned anything yet. And they're not just copying the old system, they've built something called the collection journal around it. Your rank goes up through stamps, earned by exploring, finding landmarks, actually engaging with the world. The game is literally rewarding you for being curious, for actually looking at Japan instead of just driving through it. You're not a VIP dropped up in by helicopter, you're a traveler who has to prove they belong. And the collection journal does more than track your rank, it's how you unlock the estate. You have to earn it. Now here's the part nobody's actually talking about. The estate is a mountain valley, yours. It starts empty, overgrown, and you build it from scratch using the EventLab toolset. Buildings, plants, roads, structures, whatever you want. And unlike every house in every previous Forza game, what you build there is permanent. It exists in the open world. Other players can come visit it. You can share your layout and people can download it. Someone can drive past a mountain valley, see a top rated marker, pull it up, and what was once an empty overgrown plot is now someone's fully built tuner garage, a drift park, a private tow day, whatever that person spent their time creating. But the concept behind it is really what got me. In Japan, Akiya refers to abandoned rural properties, homes left behind as the population ages and people leave the countryside for cities, millions of them sitting empty. And culturally, they're not just empty buildings, there's a weight for them. They used to mean something, they belong to someone, to a community, and now they're just deteriorating. It's a responsibility that nobody's taking. Playground made that the story of your home base in Forza Horizon 6, Mayor's family property, neglected, up in the mountains, yours to take over. And I know that sounds like background lore, but it changes how the whole thing feels. In every previous game, a house was a fast travel point you bought and forgot. This is a place with a story before you even arrive. You're not buying a property, you're taking on something. That's a difference between being a tourist and a resident. And now this is the first Forza game that's actually asking you to be a resident. Now separately, and this is also huge, EventLab itself got a complete overhaul. They're calling it Horizon Collab. Up to 12 players building custom events together in real time, anywhere in Japan. Not just in designated zone, anywhere. Not just in a designated zone, anywhere. You and your friends can start building a track on a mountain pass, a drift course through a city block, whatever you can imagine. You can see each other's changes as they happen. And once you're done, you share it with the whole community. That's EventLab finally becoming what people always wanted it to be. The toolset backing all of this up is also significantly better. Pro stamping lets you place the same object repeatedly without going back through menus each time. You can now build literally anywhere on the map and even move your start grid to wherever you want, including in the sky if that's what you're going for. Undo and redo are finally there too. These sound like small things, but anyone who spent time in Forza Horizon 5's EventLab knows how painful building was without them. And the economy. Forza Horizon 5 was genuinely broken. Within 2 months, most people had 50 million credits and nothing real to spend them on. No states anywhere. Building on your estate and your garages costs credits. Everything you place comes out of your wallet, earned through races and the collection journal. And here's the smart part. Full refund if you remove anything. Every credit back. No penalty for changing your mind. So instead of hoarding, you actually experiment. You try things. And that one decision changes the psychology of the whole system. I'll also mention every single player house now has a customizable actual garage. Not just the estate, every house. You can display 4 cars, design the layout, set up the lighting, share it with the community. It's a smaller version of the same idea. Your space, your way. Permanent and visitable. Last thing, people keep asking if we can actually walk around. Honestly, I don't think so. Everything we've seen still has the camera tied to the car, but my general take is it doesn't matter. If I've built a workshop with warm light in the windows, my car is sitting outside in the open world, and someone drove past it last night, I already feel like I own that place. You don't need to be on foot for a space to feel like yours. Someone at Playground cared enough to look at a real Japanese culture concept, abandoned homes, the weight of a place that used to mean something, and built a game mechanic around that idea. That's not world building, that's a point of view. And if they actually execute it, this is the most interesting thing this franchise has ever done. What would you build first? Leave it in the comments. Subscribe if you want more Forza 6 content, and I'll see you in the next one.